in a minute. Yeah. Okay. Thanks.
Do I need to walk around telling them to be quiet?
No. Hey, come on in.
All right, everybody.
Come on in, guys. All right. Get where you can hear me. We knew we might have some challenges, and thank you for being here. This is awesome. We've waited 5 years to do this, and I have a couple special things I just wanted to share with you guys. If you're wondering what the kids out there are going to be doing, they're going to, where each person is posted is a corner of our building here, and we wanted you to be able to see that. And then Mark's going to come in here and we'll talk about it in a minute. And then if you want to cross over after we're done here, you want to cross over the barrier and go out there and walk around, we're going to answer some questions about our property lines and stuff like that. We'll probably stand here and just do them. Then we'll say, look, go and, do what you want to do, okay?
Don't be.
And also, I wanted to share some stuff with you. This is something that's very near to me and dear to me. This was given to me by Pastor Jimmy Edwards' family when I did his funeral service. And I brought this today to read from it, just one little verse. And it just simply says this. It's Psalms 127:1. It says, "Unless God builds the house, they that build it labor in vain." And so I wanted to say what you're seeing today and being a part of is something truly that God has done. And all the honor, all the glory, all of it belongs to Him. So if you wouldn't mind, let's just thank Him for where we're at today. Yeah. And so I brought this, and I brought this shovel. And this is a special shovel that hangs in my mom's basement down there. This is a shovel that my dad broke ground with in the church that me and Jeff and John grew up in. And it broke ground down there, and she said, I'm going to bring it today, and we're going to break ground again on another church. So she brought that for us to use today as well. If you read on down in that chapter of Psalms 127, it talks about children. And I'm glad, I love to see these kids digging and playing. We done found some cow bones over there a while ago. And man, this guy right here, they don't need no equipment. Look at these holes these guys done dug here. And it says in the lower part of that Psalms, you need to read the whole thing, but in the lower part, verses 3 through 5, it says that our children are like arrows in the hands of a warrior. And that blessed is the warrior who has a quiver full of those arrows. And so when I look around today and I see these young guys here and I see these young men out there that are shaping the corners of our building, if you'll look, Richie and Cullen there and Rett's on the other side, that's the main body of our building. That is these corners here, the big outside, and then the two out front where you see those two guys lost in there who just picked up that dirt. That's our entranceway, our foyer. That's how wide the front of this thing's going to be on the facility here. Okay, and so we just wanted you to kind of see and get an idea of the size of the facility that we're in. We're going to have a little more room to breathe on Sunday morning. That's what we're going to have. But back to the scripture about the warriors. Arrows are meant to be fired at a target. They go faster than the warrior. They go further than the warrior. And as I thought about today and what I wanted to say, I wanted to remember some of the warriors that have made this moment possible. I made a list, and I know you're never supposed to do that because you leave people off. And so if I leave somebody off, I want you to say, hey, what about this person? Okay? And these were folks that were part of us. Folks like Jimmy Edwards, who left this with me, who pointed me in the right direction when we started this church. His wife, Betty. My friend, Joe Parker. Eber Kennedy. Donald Edwards. Most recently, Tony Henry. There was Tim and Lisa Calvin. the words you see on the screen that we put up every Sunday, Tim, that was Lisa's computer. He said, I don't know how to use this. Can you use it? I said, I'll use it every Sunday. Charles Stacker. Sandra Coley. There was Bobby Heron and Curtis Lynch. There was Steve Austin. And then somebody that couldn't be here today that's still with us, he resides at the nursing home now. It's Mr. Sambo Mask. Help me out. Did I leave anybody out? Somebody I might have forgot. Come on, think hard. I don't want to leave any of our warriors out. Because what these people did for us is they sacrificed for us. And they pointed us in the right direction, and we're here today because of that. What I want us to do is point these little guys right here that you see in the dirt. He's got a dump truck load over there full. I want him pointed at the target of Jesus Christ. That's what this place is all about right here. When people go by, I want them to see it, and I want them to know what we do here. So what we're going to do is this. They put us this dirt here, and they kind of made it in line so we could kind of make a line, and it might be tight, so just squeeze in and be nice to each other with your shovels, okay? And we're going to get on each side of it, and we'll count down 3, 2, and 1. And then I just want you to drive your shovel in the ground, okay? And then once we do that, if you have some questions that we can answer while we're all together in a group at like our property line, I can tell you that the driveway you came down, that's ours. We own all that field you're parking in. That's ours, okay? In the back of the property back there, behind this fence, about 150 feet down to the bigger trees back there, all the way over to McCart Circle. There's another road on that side. That's ours, okay? That's ours. There's a road on the other side of where Dylan's at that leads out to McCart. That's where we used to have our fire pit when we gathered down here with the youth. Of course, you know we own all the way to the front of 36 there. And that's just kind of some boundaries. The big pond that we're talking about, the retention pond, you might see the edge of the grass over there. It's a big thing. That's it. Our driveway comes up and around and goes out that way. The plan is to eventually have another wing. That drawing there. Let me show you this drawing. So right now we're somewhere in here on this drawing. I didn't think this out very good, but we're somewhere right in here on this drawing. This is 36. We're going to have a big loop come in. Some of you might be a walking track. You know, that'd be awesome. You know, I want this place used as much as you can. And then our parking lot will go, thank you, Nancy, it'll go out that way. The goal is we'll have another shaped parking lot like this come this way. Okay? And then future expansion here and here. And to the end of this parking lot, we're going to go out to McCart over there. We're going to put us maybe a pavilion back down there, something like they got at Gators that we use down there all the time. To put this in perspective, this shaded area right here, that's all we've disturbed so far. That's the big field. That's the area that goes to McCart over there. And so that's kind of our long-range plan. Just so you know, when you're looking at that, when you're looking at that, that's kind of what we're doing. We're going to have a moment where you can ask some questions in a minute after we break ground. Mark's here, Dale's here. They can help you with anything like that. And then I'm just going to tell you to go and walk around and look and see. If you want to leave, you can, okay? But let's do this. Let's get our shovels ready. Let's line up. Be with your families, okay? Get in families. That's what started this church.
Did you see the cook lady?
No.
She's sitting back here. You might want to say something.
Okay.
No? What about
Yeah, they can come. Hey guys, we're done. If y'all want to come, be a part of this.
Hey, come over here, buddy.
Where are you going to stand?
Right here.
We need to stand over there.
You can, yeah, come on. Don't mind. Just come on. They got it. Mama's probably got it. Come on.
Here.
All right. Come over here, Joe.
Get on that show.
We're going to get the dirt.
All right. Good. What we're going to do is we're going to put this down. All right, is everybody good? Yeah, let's wait on these guys a minute. Let's wait on them. All right, we're waiting on you guys. Come on.
Or wait a minute. You gotta wait for everybody else.
This dirt's a little hard because the rain is hardened up. All right, as soon as these guys will wear our corners, get here. We're gonna count down. We'll count down from 3, and then if you guys share your shovels, let everybody put a shovel in the ground and say, "Man, I was here for that. I remember that. I remember standing in the line. I remember doing that." We put those young guys out there for a reason on those corners because, like I say, that is, that's the future of our church. That's SEC for you. And so we're going to give them just another minute to come on, get across the fence. Yep. Yeah. That's the speed they move in. That's the way these young guys move. Yeah. So get with your families, guys. Thank you for helping me out and being our visual aid. Come on back over. All right, we'll do a couple of countdowns. Make sure we get this right. First time we'll just do a 3, 2, 1. Everybody's got a show. We'll do it, and then for those that don't, we'll do it again. Okay? We'll do it 2 or 3 times. Are you ready? Everybody ready? All right. 3, 2, 1. Put them in the ground. There you go. Goodness. Yeah. Swap shovels, share shovels, one more time.
Me.
Alright. What are you doing over there, sir? Alright, here we go. Here we go, you ready? We're going to count it down one more time. One shovel. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Put them in the ground. There we go. While we're this close, I want to give you time for any little questions. Maybe you're thinking something, and all. Any questions about stuff while we're this close? If not, we're going to kind of gather and have a prayer, and then you can go and walk out and look at stuff. Anybody? Look at the drawings. They're here. Let's have a prayer, okay? And let's thank God for this moment. All right. Father, how awesome it is to stand in your creation here on this property. Father, it's been 5 years, and we have lost a lot of warriors in those 5 years, and I thank you for their sacrifice of effort and time and talent and finances to just continue to point Stewart Community Church towards you. And Father, as the sun is shining now down on us, I just thank you for this moment. We started with just a little small group of families that is now our leadership team, and we built this church on family, and Father, that's what we are. We're family. Father, I thank you for that atmosphere here today. And God, I'm looking forward to the day where we're here. This is our permanent address, our permanent residence, and the ministry that we're going to do here on the south end of the county, and the way we're going to pack people around us. I just thank you for it. I ask you to continue to bless our family. These young men and women that are having these children and our established families. Father, just continue to bless us and help us to grow in our love for you and our love for each other. We love you, and we thank you, and we make this prayer in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. All right, have it. Walk around. Go do what you want to do. If you need to go, thank you for being here.